Hey, it's Leah Ray from ToddandLeahRay.com. So you want to leverage the largest social media platform out there, but not interested in spending 12 plus hours a day networking and connecting with people. Or maybe you're just looking for the most leveraged way to build an engaged audience for your business. Well, in this video, you're going to learn how to do just that with Facebook groups, leveraging Facebook groups to get sales, or if you're in network marketing, to get signups into your business. Plus, you're going to get a super helpful special tip at the very end of this video, so stick around. I'm going to teach you all about how to use Facebook groups to build your business today. But before I jump into all that, I want to take a quick time out and tell you to subscribe to our channel if you have not yet done so. We dive into all kinds of online business marketing strategies that are leveraged and automated to help you build your business, everything from lead generation to sales to help you make money online. So subscribe if you haven't yet. All right. Social media marketing. Now on Facebook or really anywhere on social media, guys, it's all about three things: build, engage, sell. Build an audience, engage an audience, and then sell an audience. That's how you make money through social media. Now, most people fail on step one. They get excited about a product, a service, an opportunity, and they start blasting about it before they've built an audience. And they're just like sitting in a room by themselves with a megaphone, just raving about some great thing that they found. Well, that's not going to work. You're not going to make money. You're not going to market effectively with that kind of strategy. You have to build an audience, a group of people who are actually paying attention to you, who are receiving your posts, your messages, and are getting information from you regularly. Number one, get an audience. Now, you want a large audience if you want to make a lot of money. And guys, I'm going to be honest with you, business pages on Facebook are great. We use them all the time. But if you're not an advanced marketer ready to do paid advertising, you've got an offer that you know converts with good capture pages and all this kind of more advanced stuff, I do not suggest business pages for this, because the reach and engagement on a post on a business page is like horrible. It's really, really bad. They say less than 6%, but if you actually look at your numbers, it's probably less than 1% of people who've liked your page will ever see that post. So we don't recommend business pages for this sort of thing. We're going to focus on groups because the engagement and what you can do in a group is really, really powerful and not techie. So you can build a huge audience in a Facebook group. People who are actually paying attention to you, who are getting your messages, reading your posts, and building that know, like, and trust factor that's needed for them to make any sort of purchase or to sign up for any sort of program. Now, the step number 2 is engage. Engage with your audience. So that means a little back and forth, right? Getting them actually reading a post. If you link to an article, something like getting them to actually read that post, read that article, getting them to comment, getting them active on whatever you're doing. That builds that know, like, and trust factor. Now you're starting to have a conversation. It's not just a one-way thing, but now it's a two-way thing. And that's awesome. Now, an engaged audience is required before you actually make sales. So you first have to build the audience. You've got to engage with that audience. Give them great, valuable information that they are interested in. Engage with them, have them reading information, commenting, liking, discussing, all of that great stuff. And now you've got an audience, number 1. You've built an engaged audience, number 2. And now, magic part, number 3. You're able to actually make some sales. But before you're going to get sales, you have to have 1 and 2. And that's, most people never figure out 1 and 2. And then they, never do 3. And they wonder why this industry doesn't work. Well, it does. But you've got to do 1 and 2 first. And Facebook groups are an awesome, just a phenomenal asset and strategy to do this on social media. You're able to build a large and engaged audience that will buy from you when you do it right. Now, social media, people are there to be entertained, to consume information, and to network with other people. So you got to keep that in mind with everything that you do on social media. You got to first be there to serve, to lead with a solution, to provide information to people. And when you do that, then they're really happy to buy from you later. Now, groups, again, super non-techie, which is great for a lot of people, and it's also very duplicatable. If you do network marketing and you want something duplicatable, groups work really well. And as people get as you get further along, so you can start out when you're brand new to the whole marketing world, and as you progress in your skills and what you're doing and the tools that you have, you can actually add some tools to the process and really streamline what you're doing to automate more and more of it and to just make it a really well-oiled machine to get you sales. So how do you leverage groups? How do you leverage Facebook groups? Number one, you got to create the group. Okay, we're going to go through the real steps on how to do this, guys. Create the group and center this group around your ideal customer or prospect and what they are looking for. What's in it for them? What do they care about? What are they interested in? You got to figure that out first and create the group around that. Now, this should not be a straight up promotion. It should not be a group where you just pitch. It's not going to work. You're going to get very few sales. It's going to be inefficient marketing. But lead with value. Lead with value. So if your offer is a fitness coaching program, you want to lead with value with people who are actually interested in getting in better shape, right? Maybe busy moms who don't have a ton of time, but they want to do what they can to get back in shape. And you can give all kinds of great tips and insights for busy moms looking to get back in shape don't have a lot of time. Okay, you can give all that great free value so that later down the road, they're ready to purchase when you get them in front of an offer. Now, number two, grow your group. You got to actually get people in it, right? Just having a group with nobody in it's not going to do anything for your business. So you want to make sure you can tell people what's in it for them. Why should they join? Not so you can pitch them or promote something to them. What's in it for them? Why do they care? Do they want to learn some great tips and insights for getting their pre-baby body back in just a few minutes a day, right? What's in it for them? You got to learn to speak their language and what's in it for them, the benefits that you can provide to this group, or even the fears or worries or anxieties that they can avoid by joining this group. Got to speak to them, guys. You want to post this on your timeline, invite your friends and people that you're connected with in any active communities that you participate in. If you are in some active groups already and you can, hey, I'm really passionate about such and such, and I'm going to start a new group to teach people how to blah, blah, blah. Is anyone interested, right? So you can do some free stuff like this. You can also run ads. You can actually run ads. If you do have a business page set up, you can run some ads. And essentially, like I said, running ads is a little more advanced, but if you are at that stage in your business, you can run some ads. And what we do is we run them to a capture page. So we're telling people all the benefits of what they're going to get. They click on the link to get it. They have to put in their name and email. And then on the second page, the page after they opt in, they get the link to join the group, right? So now you're building your email list at the same time that you're building your group. Works pretty cool because email marketing is a whole other ballgame, but really, really effective. You can promote your group in videos. So say you do Facebook Lives, your call to action, right? Your CTA in your Facebook Live. Hey, I got this great group. I'm going to help people do X, Y, and Z. Remember their benefits, speak their language. Make sure to comment info below if you want me to get you invited to that group. It's awesome. We're having so much fun, blah, 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 right? Use it in your videos that you do. It's great if you can set up a custom link that's easy to remember. So, mom's 5 minutes to mom fitness or something like that, right? 5 ways to start your day. If you can go buy a domain that makes sense for what you're offering and it's easy to type out, no complicated, easily misspelled words, and you can just say that in your videos and in your promotions as well. So you say, hey, just go type in, 5 minutes to great body, whatever it is, .com, and you're going to join us at our awesome community where we're going to help you do X, Y, and Z, right? All about them. But if you do have a way to set up a custom link like that, it's really great because then people don't even have to click something. It's easy to remember and they can share it easily with others, telling other people about it, and they can type it in themselves easily. So that's another great tip. Include the link to your group on your website. So whatever website you're using, throw it in there. Make sure you're telling them what's in it for them, why they should join, and the link to do so. It's great. You can even put this in your email signature, right? The same thing. What's in it for them, why they should join, and give them the link to do it. That's simple. Now, when you're setting up this group, I really suggest having some questions for people to answer when they go to join. It's going to give you some insights on who your audience is there. So honestly, the easiest one you can always add is what's your biggest struggle when it comes to whatever your topic or industry or niche is. So getting back in shape, taking care of yourself, having some me time, working on personal development, whatever, figure out, whatever your niche is, ask them what is their biggest struggle in relation to that. And that's going to give you some really good insights on the type of value and content that you can provide to your group to get them ready to purchase. Okay. Now, number 3, provide value. We kind of touched on this a little bit already, but be consistent. Right? Be consistent with whatever the reason that people joined is the type of content you should provide. So if they joined because they wanted to get back in shape, you shouldn't start talking about marketing strategies or stuff like that to the group, right? That's not congruent. It doesn't make sense. You want it to be congruent and consistent with why they joined in the first place. That's the type of value that you want to give them regularly. Now, give them info for a quick win, right? If you can give them anytime you can give someone a quick win, they can do something easily and simply and they see a benefit immediately from it. That's awesome, because then they're really interested in continuing to learn and engage with you to get more wins. So if you can figure out a quick win for them, do it. Do a little video for the group, throw it in there, or a post with some steps, whatever it is, give them quick wins and they'll love you forever. Now, make them feel special, the people in your group. So give them some kind of behind the scenes on what you're doing, maybe even some pre-launch, pre-promotion specials that you can do just for that group. Content that's only for them, but make them feel like it's exclusive, right? They're getting access to things that other people aren't. Make them be excited that they're in the in group, right? They get the goods, the inside scoop, and that's going to be helpful as well. Now, we personally love to use messenger bots in Facebook to provide daily content and training to people for whatever our offer is, and then push them into a Facebook group for all of the discussion. So we can discuss it as a community, but individually they're on different schedules and they're getting different training every single day. And so we love Facebook groups for that. It's worked really, really well for us in a very automated way that we're not only generating leads, but generating sales in our business as well. So I'm going to throw in a link somewhere down in the description, not the top link, but somewhere in there, I'll throw in some information on messenger bots. If that is something that you don't really understand but sounds cool, you can check that out. You can also, for providing content, occasionally go live in your group. Now, this could be once a week. This could be a couple times a month. It doesn't have to be every day. Don't make it too big of a deal. Don't make it harder than it is. But if you know what people's biggest struggle is, take one of those topics and just go talk about it. Just whatever your expertise is, go talk about it. Be vulnerable, be real with your personal experiences, because that's going to build that know, like, and trust factor very strongly with your audience and get them ready to take the next step with you. Number 4, how to encourage engagement within the group. You can always start a debate, right? So what's your best way to start a cleanse, right? And give them a couple options or whatever and see the debate go on, right? Get them something, if there's any kind of hot button topics that's specific to your niche, low carb versus traditional diets, right? That would be maybe a hot button in some sort of fitness or diet group, and get them going back and forth. Well, that creates a lot of engagement. And not only are people going to be going back into the group to continue the debate, it's also going to tell Facebook, hey, this is a hot topic. I'm going to show it to the news feeds of other people in the group, and you're going to get your stuff out there and really increase the engagement in the group. Need an opinion. You can ask for their opinion. So maybe you're trying to figure out a logo for your business, or what sort of product to create next. And you can give them an A or a B and ask for their opinion. A's or B's. Number 1, you're going to get some good insights on what you should do and what speaks to your target audience. But number 2, you're going to get a ton of engagement. People love to do that kind of stuff. Makes them feel special and they like it. Another thing you want to do when putting content and engaging with your people in your group is, okay, you got to control spam. It's real. People spam stuff all over Facebook groups all the time. So one way to control spam is that on a certain day, on a very specific post, is when they're allowed to post their links for whatever their offer, whatever they're doing is. So that is a great way to really control it. Let people feel like they're able to, do their thing, and that's fine. But it's on one post on one day a week, and it's very limited. And so you can control spam that way, which is helpful. Have members post testimonies. So have, Big Win Wednesday, where people are sharing whatever their wins were, whatever you're teaching and the insights that you're providing. how is it working for people? Have people share their wins on Wednesday. And you can have a post inviting people to comment on the post with it or just to do individual posts for it. It's going to be great insights and screenshots for your marketing, but it's also going to really re-engage the community, get people excited, and stay plugged in with you and what you have to offer. You can provide a scenario and ask for the correct answer. So say you're working with a client or a customer and they've got this certain specific situation. And there's a couple ways you could go, but there's definitely a right way and a wrong way. Well, provide them the scenario and ask them what's the right way, right? You can come back into the group afterwards and give them the correct answer, but it's going to start a little debate, right? People like to know that they're right, that they have the right answer. We always like to that, positive reinforcement. I know what that is, and then you have to say it. And so people, are going to be commenting a ton on those sorts of posts, which is great for your engagement. Post a video when you're welcoming new people to the group, show them a video or something on how to turn on notifications for the group. They go to the little ellipsis, I think it is, and they can turn on their notifications. And I think it depends on if you're on a desktop or on a mobile, but show them the different options for turning on the notifications for their group. So they're actually going to get notified when there's activity going on in the group so they can stay plugged in. Now, number 5, guys, make sales, which is probably what you wanted me to start with, but you got to do all of that other stuff first before number 5 is going to work. So stay with me. 5, make sales. When you provide value to your audience and you've got good engagement and people are you're building that know, like, and trust factor with an audience. And this can be an audience of thousands and thousands and thousands of people, which is really going to be great for your bottom line. But they're going to be ready to take the next step. So occasionally, not frequently, but occasionally, you're going to give them the option to take that next step. You've got an active, engaged audience that loves your content and what you're doing. So when you invite them to take that next step, whether it's joining a paid challenge group that you're running or some paid training that you're doing or purchasing your diet meal plan, whatever it is, some people, not everybody's ever going to buy. That's never going to happen. But there's going to be people who are ready and itching to buy whatever you have to offer because they've enjoyed everything that's been going on so far. So when you do all of that stuff well, they got their credit card out and they're happy. What could be better than that? Okay, so it's an awesome way to build your business. Now, I do have a very special training for you, as promised, a very special gift about learning how to leverage Facebook in your business. Go into a lot more detail on it for you. And I'm going to go ahead and throw that. That's going to be the top link in the description, guys. So if you want to dive in, if Facebook is going to be your game, that's where you're focusing your business, definitely click the link in the top link in the description to grab your spot on that. You're going to learn some really good insights from foundational principles to actionable items, actionable steps to actually get you sales and people reaching out to you about your product, what your service, what your opportunity, whatever it is on Facebook to help your bottom line grow. So if you got some value from this, if you like the steps that went over, if you got some insights on some things that help your business and how you can leverage Facebook groups, a non-techie strategy for free on Facebook, definitely give us a thumbs up and comment. Let me know that I'm doing a good job, or any questions that you may have that may have come up for you as you went through this. Share to your very favorite social media platform, which may just be Facebook, and subscribe to our channel again if you haven't yet. We got all kinds of great stuff coming out for you all the time. Business automation, marketing strategies from lead generation to sales, to just help you make money online. So we'll see you soon.